Hi, welcome to a brand new episode of Garden Basics where we talk about very basic stuff around gardening, what plants you can grow, what accessories you should invest in. So today I'm talking to you about if you have an east-facing house, a window, a balcony, a space which is east-facing for growing plants, what are the top 5 plants that you can grow? Now, before I introduce you to what kind of plants or what are the name of the plants, let's understand what do you mean by east-facing space. So, east-facing space means early morning sun, which is mostly mild sun. So, any of the plant that requires mild sun are best suited plants. So, the first plant which is top of my list is Tulsi, the obvious plant that everybody has in their house. Tulsi is a plant that is not to be kept in north facing because there's no direct sun. It should be kept in direct sun. So either west facing sun when it's going down or when it is coming up, the rising sun. So Tulsi is top of the list. The second is Fiddle Leaf Fig, a plant that everybody loves having in their decor, everybody loves having in their living room. Actually requires sun but not very intense sun. If the sun is too intense, the leaves will start to burn. So get a Fiddle Leaf Fig if you have an east facing space or a space that has mild sun coming in. The third plant in my list are Calatheas. Now Calatheas are really beautiful and there are a variety of Calatheas in the market. Any one of them you can invest in when it's an east facing space. So the fourth plant that you can grow are ferns. Ferns are beautiful, they require humidity. So by the way, when I'm saying that this plant can come in east space, that is not the only factor to consider. For instance, in ferns, also humidity is to be considered. For Fiddle Leaf Fig as well, humidity is to be considered. Let's say if you stay in North India, Delhi or NCR, the summers are really dry. So do not get a Fiddle Leaf Fig even if you have an east-facing house. So coming back to my list, ferns are great in humid spaces. For instance, in Mumbai, Bangalore also they do fine. Pune they do fine. In Gujarat, do not invest in a fern. So ferns do well in east-facing space where there is sun which is very mild, not too harsh or intense. The last plant on my list, actually I'll give you two. One is orchids. If you want flowering ones, orchids are great and this is the time you can invest in orchids. These months are great to get in orchids, they'll start flowering. If you do not want a flowering plant, the other option for the fifth one I'll give you is rubber plant. Now, rubber plant is a plant that requires some light but not too intense light. Same as Fiddle Leaf Fig, the leaves will start to burn. But unlike Fiddle Leaf Fig, it does very well in dry spaces. I hope you enjoy this list and you find it useful. Stay tuned, we'll be back with another list for a different direction.